Trailing the Hunter's Moon is presented by Ruger, rugged, reliable firearms. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Trichicon, brilliant aiming solutions. Wildlife Systems, serving hunters and landowners since 1987. DSC, conservation, education, and protecting hunters' rights.
It's October the 2nd, and I've returned back to West Texas to pursue the elk out here in the Trans-Pecos region of West Texas with Wildlife Systems. We were out here mid-September when the rut and the bugle should have been kicking off, but it's just been an unusual rut for these elk out here in these parts this year. And
bulls are in here and they're using these canyons. I mean, they should be up.
yeah,
You on the sides feeding or something.
like when we saw it yesterday up on that top, that whole hillside was that shin.
Right.
I don't know if those Chinook have any.
No mule shoe.
I'll be damn. Wonder how old that is.
No why.
Old. Has to be. Has to be.
This segment of DSC's Trailing the Hunter's Moon is brought to you by Double Nickel Taxidermy.
Big storm moving in on us. We snuck up. Good thing is we kept the wind right. We did everything right. Probably 12, 15 calves here, and there's a 6x5 bull here that has got them all rounded up.
Oh, he pushed that cow back. Look.
He's chasing him around there. Wind was good. They never knew we were there. see his tops of his antlers real easy. There he's walking out. He's all muddy. That's beautiful footage. Look at him sniffing those cows. He's just too young. The bugle. The wind got us now. That wind's right on our back. That wind. You can feel the wind coming in behind us.
Yeah.
But hey, that was cool. Got him bugling.
I know.
He's not very old. Though we saw a lot of elk, we had a hard time finding bulls because they just weren't with the cows. But now we're back 2 weeks later, and word is the bulls have finally gotten with the cows, and so it's our first afternoon. And Mr. Greg here, who is the owner of Wildlife Systems, who not many hunters get the opportunity to hunt with, but Mr. Simons has done a lot for wildlife conservation and for wildlife here in Texas, and for Texas landowners who are passionate about their wildlife as well and wildlife habitat. I'm lucky enough to get to ride out with him this afternoon and see if we can't spot some elk. I think Greg has one spotted. I'm curious what they'll do when they leave there. If maybe they'll come over here and jump the fence. I doubt they will, but.
This segment of Trailing the Hunter's Moon is provided by Ripcord Rescue Travel Protection. We got your back.
Hi, I'm Greg Simons with Wildlife Systems. The year of 2020 will go down as one of those where COVID-19 really redefined our lifestyles, how we do business. But one of the silver linings of COVID-19 is during that time period that people were basically forced to stay at home, once we got through that period, it allowed us to realize how important the natural resource world is to us. And one of the things that we're seeing over the last few months is a spike in activity. People that are spending money on different outdoor gear, going on different trips, hunting trips, fishing trips. So it's allowed us to have time to sit back and reevaluate and recognize the importance of what those things mean to our American society.
You can probably hear the train going behind us. We're real close to the U.S. State Highway here on a big flat that's on a big ranch. And there's water right here. And that's why these elk are coming all the way up to this highway frontage. And that's exactly what they were doing, was getting a drink at 3 o'clock, at 3:30 in the afternoon. It's probably about 85 degrees. It's warm. And they had just gotten a drink and come right up on top of this ridge that's there and bedded down. And that wind wasn't our best friend either. It's a spike bull. About 250 yards straight. You can't see him right now. It's going to come out to the right where those yuccas are, but deeper in there. To the left of this big bush. To the right. It's a spike bull. There he is. See him right here. He's coming out. See these yuccas? lock us up. They're 100 yards. He's just right over the right edge of the yard. So I'm thinking that the dominant bull must have the cows or something.
Well, I could see one. Looked like a 6. He may have been the bull we were after.
Okay.
I could see 6 on one side, and he's kind of in the corner, but he's not all the way to the corner, but he's at the angle of the corner.
Okay.
And I ranged him, and he was right at 600.
Okay, so we got a ways to go.
I'd say
I think we need to be careful. There could be some more between us.
just stay low if you can.
We've got a bull we're trying to make a play on, but we've also got another bull on the other side of the fence that's on the opposite property that's bedded on the fence. We don't want that bull to give us away, so it's a race against both the clock, the sun going down behind us, and we need to get about 300 to 350 yards closer to the bull. We're trying to get a shot at it. A cat and mouse game.
What we're gonna have to do, we're just gonna have to risk boogering this elk here.
I think they're on the other side of the fence. I can't tell.
This segment of Trailing the Hunter's Moon is provided by the Texas Trophy Hunters Association, the voice of Texas hunting. Kinnetrek, boots for the trail less traveled. MB Ranch King blinds, built in pursuit of perfection. Double nickel taxidermy. And by Ripcord, rescue travel protection. We got your back.
He's a nice bull.
We may be able to get over here and use that cover. Yeah. Just stay low as you can. Let's get over here and keep that bush right there between us and them. But we'll have to be careful.
Careful of that elk right there.
It's right at the base of the white tower. He may present a shot 5 more yards to the right.
I can't see him. I'm too low, I guess. Oh no, I see him. Yeah, I see him. Chase, you on him?
Wait,
All right, he's walking.
He's going to walk over towards those cows. He's going to be in this opening over here where we want him. Yeah, just let him keep coming.
I don't see him yet.
When he comes out, he's going to be at about 210.
Okay, dead hold. The century plant leaning right? Yeah. Yeah, I see him. I think so. No shot there though. Stop him, Greg. Stop him.
That was it. Go ahead and put another shell in. Put another shell in to get ready.
I see him there. Cows are going left. He was not with them.
I think yeah, I see the dirt kick up.
There's the cows. I still don't see him.
Right out. See where this yuck is in front of us?
Yeah, yeah.
Just beyond that, there's kind of a grassy lane. He's in that grassy lane. Let's just go turn down.
I think that's last breath. I believe our plan finally came together.
That was a hard-earned animal right there. I can see the entry hole on
Right in
the
the
shoulder.
shoulder.
He's hit properly.
I heard the LDX is a killing bullet. I think it was just my adrenaline, but it seemed like it took it forever to get there.
Oh.
Here's his girls here.
All those elk coming down that fence.
What a stalk, huh?
Yeah, that was great.
We started at about 3:30 this
And
afternoon.
we did it the way we needed. We just didn't press, you know, in those situations like that. It's best that you don't force it. And really, we allowed the low light to work for us in
Absolutely,
this
and the
case.
sun in our back. This is elk hunting just like elk hunting anywhere else in North America and out west here in the Trans-Pecos region of Texas, desert region. These elk are out on these flats, these elk are in the mountains. We're with wildlife systems once again.
Curious to get up here and see if that's the bull we initially tried for.
And it might be.
I think it is.
Well, I think he's kicked these other satellite bulls that were pushed up in this
Right.
corner away from all these girls.
Yeah.
I believe we can approach him.
He's still got a little, you know, their lung capacity is so
big. I couldn't have shot him any better, Greg.
Tap him on the eyeball. Alrighty, mission accomplished.
Thank you.
Oh man,
That 308, 178 grain
I mean you
LDX,
center punched
killed
him
him
right
with
there on
one
the
shot.
scapula.
he didn't go 50 yards.
That's great. Look how big these bodies are.
No, he's huge.
It's one thing about these Texas elk. A lot of people would think they'd be smaller bodies, but they're kind of like those bulls over in the Gila. which is in
Absolutely.
the desert over there too. Yeah, that's cool.
He's way
That
cool.
is
This Ruger
really
is
cool.
unloaded, bolts open. Heck yeah.
That's great.
I absolutely love him.
That's great. I'm gonna call
What-
Gage.
Yeah. Hey, at least he's in a flat spot. Should be able to get the truck
And we don't
too.
have to walk back.
Magnificent. God, he's magnificent. He really is. They are big-bodied, long-bodied. My first Trans-Pecos elk, and I love every inch of him. He's beautiful. He does have some age on him, Greg.
Mm-hmm. Look at big old kind of square head on them.
Yeah. Absolutely. They are big. Gosh,
they're
dang,
big
they're
body.
big.
But,
Spectacular bull. I don't know if I can pick him up or not. Look at that beam. The beam's kind of dipped back. You could hit that bullet, hit it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then see him hump up, and
That couldn't have been a better hunt. I mean, great stalk. We started 3:30 this afternoon. We actually got into more elk as we, and they were screaming all over this flat.
After my coughing spell, when I boogered out that first bull, golly, I tell
You were a little hard on yourself after that one too, but it all worked out. Yeah,
we
beautiful,
redeemed ourselves.
beautiful.